YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's Flat Toy Review. Something a bit different today, as I'm going to be taking a look at something pretty nostalgic. And it's something I really want to pay a bit of a tribute to, something I used to remember. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling I'm actually going to be taking a look at something that I used to remember. Taking a look at something quite amazingly nostalgic when I used to make YouTube videos so good. In the sense that, apart from the fact that I'm pretty much filming this video on a Logitech webcam, something is pretty much coming back. And you remember Club Penguin? It was pretty much a Disney game that, was completely screwed up by Disney there because, it was a great game where you can pretty much play as a penguin, adopt puffles, and all the other stuff. You can play freaking games like, your freaking fishing, whatever you call it there, and your freaking pizzas, and blah blah. You do your kart surfing, and your jetpack adventures, and your hydro hopping, and all the other stuff, to be quite obviously fair. And also, let's not forget the wave surfers as well. Like that freaking Hawaiian penguin there, from freaking Surfs Up. That's what it's pretty much reminding me of there, eh? And, you know what, it was pretty much fun back then, Club Penguin there, until Disney screwed everything up there, as I just said before there, and, completely ended the whole entire piece of nostalgia, which in a sense, it's the wrong thing to do, and in fact, Disney's becoming very evil now. Oh, that doesn't sound good, doesn't it? No. In fact, I've actually got a bit of a vlog coming up sometime on the 21st of October, something really special, and I might try and incorporate some Club Penguin themes into it though. But anyways, we're going to be taking a look at some toys that I used to remember making. Yes. So I'm just going to put the webcam there, because I'm not yet ready. Oh my goodness me. Not yet pretty much ready until I am, because obviously we're going to be taking a look at some Club Penguin-esque like toys by Flip Flap, which is of course my company, and I've actually came up with a franchise of Penguin Club World. I bet you what, Rockets now is pretty much, well, it's a company of course though, that makes video games. It's pretty much about to sue me, and look at that! Look at that there! We got a pair of Penguin Club World toys! And this product here is called the Peruvian Humboldt Penguin Colonial Chick Feeding Dim Set 12 pack. Let's water on forever and ever! It costs about £14. And now on the back of the packaging, it looks like we've got some very weird penguins. Oh, look at that! The penguins have got their own chicks! Crikeys, I didn't know that. They didn't have their own children by the looks of it, eh? And there goes a bit of a very weird Club Penguin-esque style penguin, which in a sense has got the combination of both reality and fictionality, if that's pretty much a word. And then we've got some sort of very nice looking female penguin pretty much greeting you. If I show you closely, looks like she's pretty much presenting some sort of weird squid, I believe there, eh? From those freaking pizza games from Club Penguin Rewritten, or whatever Club Penguin version it is. Well, I actually heard Club Penguin Rewritten is back, and I know it's still in its beta version, which is, completely and utterly dumb, because beta versions don't often tend to be as reliable as I initially think of, because you can't obtain puffballs and play other games and whatnot, and all sorts of stuff. But anyways, let's get the penguins out, and let's relive on the piece of nostalgia we used to love. Hooray! In fact, I might also, maybe sometime around October of this year, I might be able to go to Birdland Parks and Gardens to see some king penguins, which are like the miniature versions or the second largest penguins in the world, which are a bit emperor penguin-like, but, well, bit of a much more smaller cousin, or pretty much a very weird diminutive cousin of the emperor penguin. But anyways, these are the Humboldt penguins, and we often think penguins are pretty much Antarctican, cold, well, just say it, flightless birds, but not always, because these guys come from Peru and Chile, which is of course the warmer parts of South America. My goodness me, one day I would love to, I would love to slam into South America, or maybe smash into South America and just beat, obviously, beat the crap out of those people chopping down trees in the Amazon rainforest. How about that? But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at these penguins straight forward there. There's the face. In fact, there's actually different versions. We've got a male and a female. Obviously, the males are pretty much the same as the females there, but without the eyelashes there. But let me grab... Oh, that's strange there. There's a bit of a blue speck on the head there, which is quite weird though, eh? Maybe it's the squid. Could be the fish. I don't know. But anyways, let's take a look at one of the females next. My goodness me, it really does have that sort of Club Penguin aesthetically, sort of vague, but it looks better. There's a bit of a female aesthetic going on there. By her lips. Don't you love that one, eh? I certainly do. And there's no licensing info on these toys. I mean, Who cares? It's actually quite a good looking toy. For those who have been fans of Club Penguin, those are the models I've made so easily, eh? They actually look quite good. To be quite actually fair and honest with you guys, eh? They've actually got their own feet, which is lovely, because without feet, you're not really a penguin, you're just a bowling penguin of some sort there. Maybe I should try and make like a bowling set where you're like a polar bear and you just smash penguins along the way, eh? How about that? It's quite a good set, eh? Idea, eh? There you go, there's the other penguin as well. Nice Humboldt design, eh? By the looks of it, of course. And it looks quite spectacularly stunning by the looks of it, eh? Very, very cool indeed. Pretty much the same. He looks totally awesome. And then we've got some penguin chicks, which in a sense looks quite amazing at all times. They're pretty much the same, aren't they, eh? Pretty much the same indeed. They've got black beaks, just to look like they're real penguins. We have a bit of a Club Penguin aesthetic. Obviously, it's just pretty much the same and whatnot. They've all got the same smiles, but you know what? It's actually quite a nice looking model, I suppose, eh? Beautiful. And then we've also got another one of those other penguins I've made. In fact, I used to remember seeing Humboldt penguins in Malaysia there. I think there was a local zoo in Malaysia there. It was called the National Zoo of Malaysia. Or I'd call it Zoo Negara in Malay. And I used to remember seeing 8 Humboldt penguins there, and I definitely say Humboldt penguins are like the most common penguins in captivity, as obvious as this sounds. And in fact, I actually saw 70 penguins at Dudley Zoo. Crikeys, can you believe it, on guys, eh? I certainly can. Can you believe it? Well, obviously, let's try not to repeat it over again though, because this video will be like, this video has gone off the rails. Well, at least this train isn't, because if this train was off the rails, well, guess what? The video would be pretty much a tad of a few seconds longer than usual, I would say. But this train is running well. Back on track, on a very, really useful manner. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the fish, which I believe they're anchovies. They've got what looks like to be a pink speck right behind their eyes and whatnot, eh? Here's a beautiful looking, how would you say, greyish, bluish, sort of scales there on each side there, with the fins and whatnot there. There's the beautiful looking fin, which I would often call it as like the caudal fin, which is pretty much the part where the fish sways its tail side to side, which in a sense that's where it's located there. I can see a few of these caudal fin bits of chalk there coming from the scales of the fish. Once again, same detailing, nice, thicker face with beautiful lines and whatnot, eh? Beautiful, isn't it, eh? In fact, this looks totally fishy by the looks of it, eh? Pretty good for a flying kipper sort of train, eh? How about that? And then we've also got some squid. Well, now, that is squid-diculous. Who would ever thought making squid would be such a great idea? Well, it certainly is. In fact, this squid and that squid there, they all look pretty much similar, but they're also quite totally different to another squid that I've actually got in another Penguin Club World product that I'm actually going to be reviewing later on, though, which, in a sense, it's actually quite nice. I think they're based on the Japanese flying squid there, or maybe Antarctican. That's where penguins are there, obviously, and not from Japan. They're pretty much from Antarctica and all the other places and whatnot there, from the Southern Hemisphere, because all penguins are pretty much confined to the Southern Hemisphere. There's their beautiful suckers, which in a sense it's their tentacles, and I believe you can pretty much fit in a fish inside the squid. Now that's delicious, and not squid-diculous. Maybe that's squid-diculous about that, I suppose, eh? But you know what, it's actually quite nice. You know what? I definitely say those penguins will be pretty much feeding on fish and squid to pretty much, how would you say it? Feed their young and chicks. And guess what? This is pretty nice. It's a little bit like that only mum and dad can bring home the bacon. Or in this case, regurgitated squid. Oh, look at that. Fancy that one, eh? Oh, look at that. I could make it into some sort of weird Halloween theme. Maybe like a ghost squid with a penguin. Or a penguin with a ghost squid, as it's had. How about that one, eh? Well, you know what? Let's take a look at the other product next. Or should I say last, but for no least, because I'm only going to be reviewing 2 FIFAT products, strangely enough. And I've got a funny feeling I'm actually speaking quite well and fast though, because I've got to tell you what though, guys, eh? Club Penguin was one of my favourite things I used to love when I was a freaking 10-year-old. And I also used to love Club Penguin. I actually first came across this franchise at around 6 or 7 years old. Anyways, let's take a look. We've got Fishing and Squid Devouring Swimming Penguins 12-pack. Look at this, £13.99 or £14. That's quite a very weird price. And if I show you the webcam like so, look at that, there it is there, it's quite different. Okay, and also the penguins also look quite intriguingly, amazingly different at all times. In fact, what I should have done is I should have shown you the artwork of the packagings like that, next to the COVID-19 virus and blah blah. Noticing on how very strange the way I'll have flip that toys are like now, eh? There you go, they've got the new slogan, folding to changing for greening, which is in fact the better slogan for me in my opinion, eh? Because it's all about tackling against climate change. And if we don't tackle climate change, well, penguins are going to die, eh? Right? Okay, so what it looks like to be some sort of black penguin swimming. And if I put the camera down, maybe I should show you the artwork a bit more properly, eh? There you go, there it is there, amongst a blue squid, which looks like this. Okay, such a very nice looking blue squid, like so. And we can also see an orange penguin next to a couple of fish, and also a squid. Hooray! And you know what? There's the back of the packaging there, and look at that. We can see 4 penguins in 4 different colours. That's amazing. And we can also see, is that Fluffy the fish from the ice fishing game from Club Penguin? And we've also got a squid. Hooray! And yes, the penguins come in 6 different colour variations, which is pretty much obvious as it sounds. And if I show you like this, that's what the reading would be like. And there's also a very nice reading of part of the Penguin Club World toy range. Hooray! Let's just hope Disney is not going to sue me for this. Please, Disney, don't sue me for this! Like I did with the Lego Ninjago shorts or episodes that I did back in May. Shouting out, please, Lego, don't sue me for this! But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the props. Okay, so, with the penguins showing their bums like so, hopefully that's not going to demonetize freaking YouTuber today, which in a sense, it's totally stupid. Let me just go ahead and stand all of the penguins like so. We've got a blue penguin, which looks like that. Not sure if you can see that one well, because I'm pretty much showing it to you in the background. Looks pretty much nice. There's the beautiful looking face. There's overall, there's the flippers. Not sure if you can see the flippers on this blue penguin from Club Penguin. Or shall I say Penguin Club World, because obviously Club Penguin's dead. And you know what's actually quite a nice looking toy. I'm not sure how sunny the background is though, eh? But yeah, it's quite interesting and dark at the moment though. Now you should pretty much hold my camera like so. In a sense that it would have been so much better if I held the camera like that. So, we've got a blue penguin. Well, we've also got different colours of penguins by the looks of it, eh? And we've also got a red one, which in a sense looks quite cool. Overall, I'm just going to pretty much set up the flipper detailing and design. However, that looks quite cool, that penguin. However, that maybe set up a little train crash. Oh no! Sorry for being a bit cruel to penguins though, y'all. But you know what? That's just a toy. In fact, what I think this penguin's missing is a whole bunch of yellow detailing on the feet. That's a bit of a very weird mistake I found there with that penguin though, eh? Maybe that's why I let that train ram through though, eh? Which in a sense isn't that great though, eh? But yet again, it's quite a very weird penguin by the looks of it, eh? In fact, what I might do is I might just put all of the penguins and the other sea creatures on the top of my bed, because I think, well, the environment's a lot more brighter, isn't it, eh? So let me just pick these guys up like so, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab the freaking webcam right now. And there's no way that I'm quitting this video until it's done. But anyways, hopefully we'll get this toy review done, eh? So, amongst the sunny skies of autumn, which is pretty nice, obviously, I suppose, eh? We've got an orange penguin here. Okay, if I show it to you nicely and carefully, looking all nicely detailed with some yellow feet. Okay, and that penguin's done a bit of a runner though, which in a sense it's going to be quite tricky though, filming penguins like so. I don't know how bright the room is at the moment though, but it looks totally stunning. And then I've also got a green penguin which looks like that. You know what, it actually looks quite nice when it's that green, because you know why? It's not easy being green at all times, eh? I think there's different shades of green. This is just a regular green penguin. And we've also got like I know I've got the purple version as well, but there's not much detailing, which is a bit of a letdown, because I can still see some white detailings exposed, which isn't a good thing, of course, though, because it's a little bit like cutting corners and cross-cutting, as detailing costs money, doesn't it, eh? There you go, there's the beautiful face of a typical club penguin. Looks like it's a little bit sloppy on the whiteness overall, but yet again, it's quite a nicely detailed penguin. And overall, the sunniness will pretty much help me though. And it looks quite good. Well, it looks better. And also the eye. The eye is also brilliant. Hooray! And we've also got the archetypal blue. Sorry, that's blue. That one actually is black. Sorry, I must have misnamed the colours wrong, eh? Oh, that was a bit of a fire, wasn't it? I could have done a fire and just say fire. But anyways, I'm not going to go ahead and pretty much stop for doing a bit of a fire there because I don't have time. Because I'm super lazy, okay? But anyways, this black penguin looks pretty much typical of what penguin should be. Looks like he's wearing a freaking tuxedo and whatnot, though. And that's what all penguins are pretty much like, though. Well, I don't know what I'm saying here, but not all penguins are black. Not all of them, indeed. But this blue penguin is, of course, the new black. Or should I say, orange could be the new black. Okay, without being totally nonsensical here, let's go ahead and take a look at these sea creatures. Last, or no, means next. Yeah, I should have said least, though, eh? Here is Fluffy the fish. If I can show you the fish correctly, though, eh? By just lifting up the webcam like so. There you go, looks like he's pretty much totally exposed from this beautiful autumnal sunshine. I'm saying autumnal because it's pretty much autumn time as I'm living here. We're not yet towards the equinox at the moment, but they look quite nice though. Amongst this bright sunshine, as you can see, of course, they look quite nice. Beautifully detailed looking fish. And in fact, it's still humid in autumn time. But by the time we go towards November and December, which is of course the very last month of the year, and also the first month of winter, well, guess what? We're pretty much getting ready for the cold, eh? And all that humidity would be done and dusted. There you go, there's the other side of these fishies there, looking all totally fluffy. Well, not really fluffy, because Fluffy is actually the name of the fish. I actually heard there's a cat called Fluffy. I know the YouTuber Leo Convideo has got a cat named Fluffy. Go ahead and check out his channel, guys. I'm pretty sure you may like or hate him, though, eh? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the squid. What's really surprising about these squid is that they still have blue eyes, but they look pretty much different indeed. And if I show you the eye detailing, it looks pretty much like so. I guess overall they look like some sort of weird being from another planet. And if I should pretty much stretch the squid like so, that's how they would look. And there's also another one like so. Crockies, I can barely ever say that these guys look totally and utterly amazing. And I have to say, those squid, they all look pretty cool and very nice to see, isn't it, eh? Very cool for the fact that their designs are a tad beautiful at all times. I love it indeed. Those squid are super, super beautiful. And you know what? It's pretty much gonna be there for the penguin to take. Well, you know what I'm actually gonna say next, don't you, though, eh? I'm not yet ending this video at the moment, though, because I'm still repacking the penguins, the fish, and the squid at the moment, though, guys. And you know what? That's definitely something for the penguin to take for its cake hole. That's what I was actually saying, eh? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to repack this beautiful and wonderful and wondersome looking product, though, eh? Of nostalgia. Get back in there, you stupid black penguin. Sorry for insulting you there, but I need you guys to get back in. Okay, done and dusted! So, with the enthusiastic mode of me pretty much continuing, because I've been pretty much excited to see Club Penguin back again, or should I say Penguin Club World products to be re-released again. In fact, the franchise has been re-released. These are just two brand new flip-out products. you know, as part of that franchise. In fact, I didn't make any video because I didn't see any penguins last year, or I didn't have any time to pretty much make these types of products because I'm bone lazy. But anyways, if you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, subscribe for more of those products, and for more YouTube videos on my YouTube channel. And hopefully on the 21st of October, which will be on the Thursday, every Thursday the 21st, is a very special day for me, eh? Remember? And you know what, I might be able to do like some sort of very special vlog about Club Penguin. That'll be exciting, wouldn't it? I bet you what, it will be indeed. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you really do so, bye for now.